Hello everyone, my name is Gregory and this is The View from Out Here. To say that Donald Trump's address to a joint session of Congress on Tuesday was a disappointment would be an understatement. It was a perfect opportunity for Democrats to make a statement in unison and they just let it pass, again. I take that back. Several Democrats were holding up auction paddles with comments on them, and none of the Democrats stood up or clapped for anything throughout the 99 minutes of what amounted to an avalanche of bald-faced lies. Some Democrats were busy on their cell phones, ignoring the proceedings altogether, and a few, including my new Congressman Maxine Dexter, quietly slipped out the back door during the speech, but I wouldn't consider any of it to be a proportional response to what is happening to the United States right now. Except for this. The Honorable Al Green of Texas stood up and shook his cane at Donald Trump, briefly disrupting the speech by loudly and boldly calling out the president for saying that his razor-thin margin of victory in the election was a mandate. The representative shouted that Trump did not have a mandate to cut Medicaid.
The presidential election of November 5th was a mandate like has not been seen in many decades. We won all 7 swing states, giving us an electoral college victory of 312 votes. We won the popular vote by big numbers and won counties in our country. And won counties in our country, 2,700 to 525, on a map that reads almost completely red for Republican. Now, for the first time in modern history, more Americans believe that our country is headed in the right direction than the wrong direction. In fact, it's an astonishing record, 27-point swing, the most ever. Likewise, small business optimism saw its single largest one-month gain ever recorded, a 41-point jump.
Members are directed to uphold and maintain decorum in the House and to cease any further disruptions. That's your warning. Members are engaging in willful and continuing breach of decorum, and the chair is prepared to direct the Sergeant-at-Arms to restore order to the joint session. Mr. Green, take your seat. Take your seat, sir. Take your seat. Finding that members continue to engage in willful and concerted disruption of proper decorum, the chair now directs the Sergeant-at-Arms to restore order. Remove this gentleman from the chamber. Members are directed to uphold and maintain decorum in the House. Mr. President, you continue.
Thank you.
Not even 24 hours later, Speaker Mike Johnson couldn't help himself from rushing through a censure of the Honorable Al Green for his conscientious act. You may remember the white representatives Lauren Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene disrupting President Joe Biden's State of the Union in a nearly identical fashion. Democrats, evidently, actually do allow free speech, even in the House chamber, while Trump and Speaker Mike Johnson just give it lip service. It's pretty standard racism to tolerate disruptions when white people do it, but if a black man does it, he must be ejected from the proceedings and quickly censured in front of his colleagues the very next morning. Now that's efficient racism. It's kind of sad that the Honorable Al Green didn't get to hear President Trump so eloquently and strongly advocate for free speech shortly after Mr. Green was unceremoniously ushered out of the chamber for speaking freely.
And I have stopped all government censorship and brought back free speech in America. It's back.
But the irony wasn't over yet. Donald Trump went on to say this a little over a month after filling his cabinet with unelected MAGA-Publican sycophants and creating Doge for Elon Musk.
And any federal bureaucrat who resists this change will be removed from office immediately. Because we are draining the swamp. It's very simple. And the days of rule by unelected bureaucrats are over. To further combat inflation, we will not only be reducing the cost of energy, but will be ending the flagrant waste of taxpayer dollars. And to that end, I have created the brand new Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE. Perhaps you've heard of it. Perhaps. Which is headed by Elon Musk, who is in the gallery tonight.
The president then went on to explain that his speech was an opportunity for everyone to join together with the MAGA-Publicans in unifying the country. The hypocrisy of that statement was so thick I nearly choked on it. It was so obvious that the whole room gasped. And of course, a speech by Donald Trump wouldn't be complete without some whining about how unfairly he is treated by the very people that he just blamed for every challenge facing the United States.
My fifth such speech to Congress. And once again, I look at the Democrats in front of me, and I realize there is absolutely nothing I can say to make them happy or to make them stand or smile or applaud. Nothing I can do. I could find a cure to the most devastating disease, a disease that would wipe out entire nations, or announce the answers to the greatest economy in history, or the stoppage of crime to the lowest levels ever recorded. And these people sitting right here will not clap, will not stand, and certainly will not cheer for these astronomical achievements. They won't do it, no matter what. Five times I've been up here. It's very sad, and it just shouldn't be this way.
I'll leave you with this one bright spot in this otherwise deplorable mess of an unnecessary dog and pony show. But before I show you that, I want to thank you for hanging with me so far on The View from Out Here. This is a labor of love for me, and I hope that it's making at least a little bit of a difference. Please take a second to like and subscribe with the buttons below. And check out the description for some other stuff that I think is worthy of your attention. You'll find links to all of it down there too. And finally, that one bright spot in this speech was a truly beautiful and heartwarming moment. Meanwhile, my name is Gregory, and this has been The View from Out Here. Much love. Here's the clip.
Joining us in the gallery tonight is a young man who truly loves our police. His name is DJ Daniel. He is 13 years old, and he has always dreamed of becoming a police officer. But in 2018, DJ was diagnosed with brain cancer. The doctors gave him 5 months at most to live. That was more than 6 years ago. Since that time, DJ and his dad have been on a quest to make his dream come true, and DJ has been sworn in as an honorary law enforcement officer, actually a number of times. The police love him, the police departments love him. And tonight, DJ, we're going to do you the biggest honor of them all. I am asking our new Secret Service Director, Sean Curran, to officially make you an agent of the United States Secret Service.